We are officially back from the break, and today we're gonna talk about my girls, the Chicago Sky. It was an ugly loss today, but let's talk about it in the show. Welcome in and welcome back to For Life for What. I'm your host, Rhea. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. That way you can stay up to date with my content. If you've been here for a while, y'all already know what to do. Like and share this content. That way I can stay in the algorithm. All right, y'all. We are officially back. The WNBA is back. We had a few games on today, but y'all know why y'all here. Y'all know why y'all clicked on this video. Y'all came here because we are talking about the Chicago Sky. The Chicago Sky really disappointed me today. Let's start there. Let's start there. The Chicago Sky really disappointed me today. I don't know. Maybe this break was too long. I don't know what it is. They maybe they've been on vacation too long. We ain't gonna go too hard on them though. We ain't gonna go too hard. We gotta get their rust off of them. They've been gone for a whole month. So let's go ahead and let's get into this recap. Without further ado, I don't want to keep y'all waiting. So the Phoenix Mercury beat the Chicago Sky 85-65. Like I said, it was an absolute blowout. I already knew from the beginning. Um, when they went down, it was 10-2. I was like, oh yeah, it's not looking good. It's not looking good for the team today. Before the game started, we got news that Chennedy Carter was not gonna play today due to an illness. She had a sickness today, and they said it wasn't COVID related. So when I knew that, I was like, okay, so who they gonna have in the starting lineup? So of course, as y'all all know, Michaela on the Warnay, she got inserted into the starting lineup because, of course, with the departure to Marina Mabry, and then with Kennedy being out today, we had Rachel Banham starting. So I was like, okay, let's see what this lineup gonna look like. And I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I hated it. I absolutely hated it. And it was just like the offense was just like really, really stagnant for whatever reason. It was just like they was just passing the ball around. They were just looking like absolutely lost. They was like they didn't know where to go with the ball, and now really makes you realize that Chennedy Carter is the engine for this team. She's absolutely the engine for this team. She's the one who gives that spark on the court to make this team go. And they really missed her tonight. I ain't gonna lie. Like I said, I don't know. It could just be because they've been off for a whole month. But like I said, the offense just looked absolutely terrible tonight. That first half was terrible. And it got to at one point I was just like, I'm gonna turn this game off. I'm gonna turn this game off because it was just looking absolutely terrible. And this is no shade, no tea. No shade, no tea. But when Dana Evans is leading in points for the entire team, they had a bad game offensively. Like I said, no shade, no tea to Dana. But I'm just saying, Dana had 14 points and she was the leading scorer on this team tonight. And then we had Camila Cardoso. She had 10 points, 5 rebounds. And of course, Angel Reese, she had 11 points and 15 rebounds. She had a double-double, but I didn't even like to play from Angel tonight. Y'all know Angel's my girl. I just feel like she didn't even do that well. She rebounded well, but of course, teams are starting to kind of like pick up on Angel's game, right? They starting to double her, and then that kind of gives you a confident boost too, because that means teams respect you, right? If they bring in a double team every time, that means they have to respect you and they have to respect your game. But one thing that I have to critique on Angel, and I've been seeing a lot of people say it on Twitter, is that she takes too long to get to her shot. Like she dribble first and then try to go up. And instead of her just going up, like just go up with it. And I realized that do make the defense collapse really fast when you're taking that extra step. So maybe there's something she can work on. Take that extra dribble out of your shot and just go straight up the ball. When they give it to you, just go, depending on where you are on the court. If you're right up under the goal, just go straight up. But if you're away from the goal, of course you gotta, dribble a little bit. But yeah, I've been seeing a lot of people say that. And I was like, you know what, Angel, she really do. She does it a lot. Honestly, she do. And I realized that makes the defense collapse really, really fast. But like I said, y'all, this game was just ugly. From start to finish for me. Well, I ain't gonna say from start to finish because I feel like in the second half they came out with more energy. They seem like they're more energized. They kind of got some offense going a little bit, but it still wasn't enough because right when they get something started, Kaleah Copper who had the homecoming back home to back to Chicago tonight definitely was a welcome home party for her. Like she was Kaleah was cooking tonight. She absolutely cooked tonight. Kaleah Copper, she had 29 points. She was 3 from 5 from the field, and she was 12 from 9 from. She was 3 from 5 from three, and she was 12 from 19 from the field. So Kaleah Copper, she was absolutely cooking tonight. But I want to go back to this lineup. Like I said, I didn't really necessarily like this lineup, and I feel like, and I know it's probably not gonna change, but I feel like Michaela played better coming off of the bench. But that's how it usually is, right? But like I said, I don't. You know what? I'm not gonna be too critical. I'm not gonna be too critical. It's the first game back. Maybe it's just rust. Let's just go there. It's just rust. But I don't know. I just absolutely hated this lineup tonight. I wasn't impressed with Rachel Banham. I know everybody was saying this is gonna be Marina Mabry's replacement, but I wasn't impressed by her tonight. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't impressed from her. Um, she was 3 from 10 from the field, and she was 1 from 6 from the 3 point line, and she ended the game with 7 points. So, like I said, I ain't gonna be too critical, but it ain't polite for what if I don't speak on it. Um, like I said, she just probably got to get acclimated to this team. Like I said, I'm not gonna be too critical, but I do want to give y'all my thoughts on how I felt about her. We did have our first showing of Mariah Jefferson. She really didn't do much either. Like I said, it could just be they just need to get some cohesiveness going. They new to this team, right? So they haven't really got really just acclimated with playing with each other. So I'm not gonna go too hard. I'm gonna wait until maybe about I'll say about 3 more games, about 3 or 4 more games, and I just gotta I gotta let it loose. I can't hold back. But like I said, I don't want to be extremely too critical of them because, like I said, this is their first full game on this team. So of course they've been in practice, but practice is not the same as full game speed. So like I said, I don't want to be too critical of them, but I wasn't impressed from what I seen. Like I said, the offense was very stagnant. Everybody was looking lost out there when the game first started. And then, of course, Brittany Griner. Brittany Griner was absolutely cooking Camila Cardoso tonight. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I'm not the biggest Brittany Griner fan because I feel like she just has such a slow game. Her game is just very lethargic to me. She just big and slow. I ain't trying to hate, but she just big and slow, and she don't rebound well. You know what I'm saying? She ain't gonna get no boards. All she wanna do is shoot. You know, and with Camilla kind of being like the same height as her. I think Brittany might be like 6'8", Camilla might be like 6'5". I was just like, I wanted Camilla to be more aggressive with Brittany, like get up on her, like make Brittany work for her shots. And Brittany she didn't have to do much. She was just 1-2 stepping all over. I thought she was Sierra out there the way she was just getting around Camilla. I was just like, Camilla, you gotta be a little bit more aggressive on defense with because I'm like, man, she's young. I know Camilla can give Brittany that work on defense. So I was just like, I just wanted Camilla to be just get big, just make Brittany work for her shots. And I don't feel like Camilla was making her work as much tonight. At one point, now I will say at one point she was giving Brittany Hill, and it came down to the shot clock, and Brittany just heaved up the three and she made it, and Camilla was like, hey, I did all I could do. Hey, she just getting off tonight. She getting off. Brittany did get off though. She got off. She was damn near perfect tonight. She had 23 points and she was 10 from 12 from the field. And like I said, she did have that 3-pointer. So it was the Brittany Griner and the Kaleah Copper show tonight. It was. They was the leading scorers on their team, and they were just absolutely they was going off. And then, like I said, at the halftime, it was like 50-28. And I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I absolutely almost turned this game off. If I ain't had to come on here and do content, I definitely would have turned this game off because I was just like, yo, like, this is terrible. Like, I don't even want to watch this game no more. This is just an absolute blowout. This is just the worst showing that I've seen from the Chicago Sky in a very, very long time. And this is my first year being a fan, but this is probably one of their worst games I've seen them play like all year. Like, honestly, this is probably like one of the worst games. They just I don't know. Like I said, it could just be because this break or whatever. Maybe they just got to get back up to pace. I don't know what it was. It just looked terrible from start to finish. Even Coach Spoon trying to give them different rotations, trying to get them different pieces to like, okay, let me see what's gonna work. Maybe this I throw this person in there. Maybe this person to give me some spark on offense. She threw Dana in there. And I ain't gonna lie, Dana, I'm kind of said what I said with Dana about Dana at the beginning, but I ain't gonna lie, Dana probably had the best game out of everybody tonight. Playing defense, knocking down her shots, facilitating a little bit. She did a whole lot better than everybody else on this team. So no shade, no tea to Dana. Like I said, when she's the leading scorer on this team, the offense was absolutely terrible. But Dana probably the only one on this team that probably had the best game tonight. I will say that. Diamond the Shield, she came in, she gave you a little spark here and there, but I wish like Diamond would have just like, come on, bro, come on, Brittany Grant, I mean not Brittany Grant, DT is on you, Dinah Rice is on you. Give Dinah that work. She's 40. She should have been giving her that work, and I'm just thinking it just irritates me when I'm thinking about that. I'm just like, why is she not giving her that work? Come on, Diamond. When you get your opportunity to get back in the game because you've been sitting down before the break, they had you sitting down. Now you had your opportunity to come in and give us something, and you ain't give DT that work. Like I said, man, I'm just disappointed with this team tonight. I don't know what was going on. Like I said, she was just shooting the threes, breaking them. The best time she was getting when she was getting to the basket, I was like, okay, that's your game. Like you don't have to shoot outside the perimeter. Like just get to the bucket. Just blow past Diana and get to the bucket. You don't have to take these outside shots. So like I don't know. Like I said, I'm just kind of disappointed in Diamond. Like I said, Coach was just giving us all kind of different looks. She even had Mariah and Dana out there at one time. Then I seen Rachel Benham and Dana. Like she was just trying to give some different looks to see, just to try to generate some type of offense. But like I said, they played a whole lot better in that second half than they did in the first half. And I think at one point, I think they might have gotten it down to like I think maybe like 15. I think the lowest they got it to maybe like 15 to 16. I can't remember. It might have been 16. I think the lowest they made it got it to like 16. But like I said, when they try to make that comeback, DT was just she was knocking down threes tonight. So hey, it is what it is. But I will say this: Chicago Sky, if y'all listening, hey, Odyssey Sims is available. I know these ladies just got here, Rachel Banham and Mariah Jefferson, but I will let one of them go. I ain't gonna lie to you. Either let one of them go. I ain't trying to call for nobody job. I don't want nobody to be jobless. But it's just, what is the goal for the Chicago Sky this year? Like, do they want to win? Do they want to get to the playoffs? Like, what is the goal? If the goal is not to try to go far in the playoffs, then lead a team as is. Get a pick next year and move on. But if y'all kind of want to make some noise this year, like go and get Odyssey Sims. I still can't believe that Dallas let her go. She was over there on their hardship contract, and a lot of people got healthy. They're coming back. So they had to let her go. But like I said, man, I really like Odyssey Sims. Odyssey Sims was absolutely just balling with the Dallas Wings. I think she's averaging like 16 to 17 points a game. And she's just an absolute playmaker. And I feel like if you have a Odyssey Sims and a Chennedy Carter on the floor together, two people that can space the floor, man, this team will be a whole lot better. Like I know the potential of the Chicago Sky and what they do. I seen what they did against the Aces before the break. So I know they have the players to get it done. They just need a true point guard. And I think that Odyssey will give them that spark, that boost they need. And I feel like Odyssey, like personality wise, I think she will absolutely fit in perfect. Like I said, I ain't trying to call for nobody job. I ain't trying to have nobody to be jobless. But hey, they just got here. They just got here anyway. So why not just let one of them go? They just got here anyway. So it ain't gonna like nobody really gonna be mad for real. I ain't trying to be rude, but I'm just saying, like, ain't nobody really gonna be mad for real, because we don't really know them for real. So might as well just go in here and bring Odyssey over here. I'm just saying, I don't know if they're gonna do it. Like I said, it really just depends on what the Sky goal is this year. Like I said, just disappointed overall in this game. I hope they have better games because they have to play two more times this weekend. They play again. They play again on Saturday against the Sparks, and then they play on Sunday against who they play on Sunday. Let me see real quick. Did they play the Mercury again on Sunday? Hold on, y'all. They play who they play Sunday? Yeah, they play the Mercury again. Play the Mercury again on Sunday. So yeah, so they got to get together and get it together fast. Like I said, if they want to stay in that spot for the playoffs, we barely hanging on right now. With their loss tonight, that dropped us down to the 8 seed. So we are in the 8 seed. Before the break, we was the 7. So like I said, with their loss tonight, we are holding on to the AC. And I think they'll keep the AC because right up under them, you have Atlanta, who is 7-17. So they 3 games behind as far as like in the win column, and they're about 2 games behind in the loss column. So as long as the Sky can continue to win and Atlanta is losing, I think we can hold on to that 8 spot. But you kind of want to get in that 7 spot to be like kind of secured to go deep in these playoffs. So we'll see. But y'all, this is my time. This is the end of the show. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. How did y'all like this lineup tonight? How did y'all feel about Mariah Jefferson and Rachel Benham? Also, would y'all like to see Odyssey Sims come over and be on this team? What y'all think? What y'all think that Odyssey would give this team a boost? Is it a yay or nay? Like, let me know what y'all think in the comments about adding Odyssey Sims to this team. As always, tell a friend to follow me here on YouTube and on Instagram. We have the same handle, Polite for What _podcast. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.